Hey everybody, it's Joe Delara, and I've got two of my favorite plays and a same game parlay for today's NBA slate. And the game that I'm going to be focusing on is the Dallas Mavericks versus the Phoenix Suns. We all remember what happened last year in the playoffs, where the Mavericks came back and they really just destroyed the Suns in the playoffs. But we're in the regular season now. The Suns team is back once again, and they are a wagon. Dallas is listed as a 3.5 point favorite, depending on the market. And I think that that's just a little bit too short. And I think that honestly, the line should be a pick 'em. And with that, I think that there's value on Phoenix. Phoenix has been the third best team in adjusted net rating on the season. They're plus 6.5, and they have the number 3 adjusted offensive rating and the number 7 adjusted defensive rating. So they're a really well-rounded and put-together team. Dallas, on the other hand, they're also really good, and they're 7th in adjusted net rating at plus 2.5, but they're 11th in offense and 9th in defense. One of the big things with this matchup is always like when we look at effective field goal percentage, these teams are always pretty close. Dallas is a little bit better than Phoenix, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that they really just rely on the 3 ball. And that's something that Phoenix, even though they allow that shot, they do a pretty good job of defending. So it's really just a matter of, are they going to get really hot? And given the fact that without Chris Paul for the Suns, you're looking at a little bit of a different rotation for Phoenix, and you're seeing a little bit more defense, I think, on the court. And I think that that's evident. So with that in mind, I think it makes it a little bit easier to switch. It makes it a little bit easier to stop those 3-point shots. And I think that the value in this matchup specifically is on Phoenix today, as that back-to-back and the rest is a little bit overvalued. Now, one player prop that I'm looking at is for DeAndre Ayton to go over 17.5 points. Part of why I like this is his history against Christian Wood. And we know that Christian Wood's questionable with an illness, but even if he's out, I think that even impacts the Dallas interior a little bit more and probably helps Ayton in the long run. Ayton, in his 8 career games against Christian Wood, has gone over the 17.5 point total in 7 of them. And he's averaging 21.8 points and 11.3 rebounds. He's played really, really well against Christian Wood, and I like him to continue that, as Phoenix was going to lean on him in this matchup to expose that weak Dallas interior. If you combine these two plays of the Suns plus 3 and DeAndre Ayton over 17.5 points, you can get a nice same game parlay at plus 225. So to recap, my favorite 3 plays for today are the Phoenix Suns plus 3, DeAndre Ayton over 17.5 points, and a little sprinkle on the same game parlay with the 2 of them, the Suns plus 3 and Ayton over 17.5 points for plus 225. Best of luck on your wagers today, and enjoy the rest of your Mondays.